All right, Dad is working in here. He's having issues being able to see how much sand is in there. I don't know, what are we going to do to take care of that, Dad?
Hey, I've got an idea. So, this thought came to me the other day. What is the word? Opaque, so you can't see through it.
Yep.
But my thought was, if I turn a light bulb inside of there, it will cast shadows, and I'll be able to see where my sand is piled up and how far up. So, follow me, and we're gonna get her done. Oh dear. Why they send the old guy up here? Oh. There is.
Take the plug out and just stick it right in there.
So now I need this. It's going to hang in there. So you can just drop that to the ground. But I need a pair of channel locks. You know what channel locks are there? See, this has a special tool to unscrew these things, but I forgot.
You don't have that tool.
Aha! Got it to turn. It's turning. Now, get up here. The moment of truth. It won't fit. Flippity flog flick. No, wait a minute.
All right, we got the light bulb. Let's see how she does. Curt has bright ideas here. Yeah, that's gonna work and do exactly what you need. Can you see it from there, from that angle? Like, that's perfect. The whole thing glows.
This here screws in.
Right.
What I need is, so now I got to figure out how to
hold that thing up.
No, like I'm inside. I can't go back in here.
No, but you don't need it.
I don't want dust coming up out of here.
Well, and yeah, you'll have to seal it all up. Show them where you're talking about. You don't want dust coming back up through.
So right here, this is the plug to plug up the hole, but I can't. I think if I were to cut this,
you can slip your cord through.
and I can slip because this here punches out in the middle.
Right.
And then this would go back. I can do that right now. I really can. This will not take me long. If I have my, let's see, what is it called? Coping saw.
Oh, look at that beautiful glow it gives them. It's like one of those beauty lights. So handsome.
Oh man.
Guys, thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel. We really appreciate it. We're somewhere in the 2300s right now for subscribers, and a lot of you guys that watch are not subscribed. So if you're enjoying this content and you want to support us, hitting that subscribe is a great way to do it.
I split this.
Oh.
It'll still screw in there. It'll still screw in there.
Is it going to fit?
I have to make it expand a little bit. And then I can show you what I did. So now it goes down through.
Perfect.
Now I put my seal.
Put it in.
And I'll be able to adjust. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a leakage there, but it's not.
Fill up with silicone if you want.
That I will fill up with silicone.
Yeah. So we're just stuffing a rag in for now.
For now.
And then we'll get high tech and we'll wire it in later and caulk it all up once you know that it's doing what you need.
Yep. And here's the channel lock, Sunshine.
We got this good for now. There'll be some tweaking, and maybe when we go to tweak, we'll talk a little bit more about it. But for now, this is going to do what Dad wants, and we'll perfect it later. Here we are again, another fair, another river where it's not supposed to be. I guess that's just the way this summer is going. It not quite as bad as lava, but she's still coming in. But the rain does seem to be letting up, so it's not as bad as it was a few minutes ago. Hopefully, this will not get too much worse, but it has made it almost all the way down the corner here. So everybody's moving stuff. I got all my stuff up on the table and hopefully out of the way. The biggest thing for me was it was coming in from the roof up above, but not looking too bad now. Thought I'd just stop in here and see what Dad's working on. This has been his week. We got this big stone over here that he has actually done a whole lot, and next week we'll have a little bit more talking about that there particular stone. But he took polish off, he rocked this edge, and the customer brought this piece in. It's kind of banged up piece that the guy wanted to use, and so, well, Dad's done quite a lot on it to dress it up, make it look nice, and to letter on it. So that we'll talk about more next week. But today he's working on kind of a cool bench. We probably won't have a whole lot of video because he's working in here and not necessarily doing a whole lot with it, but try and maybe when we put it together, show you the ending of it. It's just a standard park style bench with a back and with a seat. But the cool part is we've got this other piece, which is a columbarium piece, and that's going to go underneath the stone. So the bench will sit there and that will sit underneath the bench. The lady wanted a park bench because her dad always wanted to have a park bench at his grave, and he's been gone for a few years, but she always remembered that he had wanted a bench there, and so that's what she decided to do for her monument. So there'd be a bench there for her dad. And she wanted a columbarium for her and I believe one of her dogs, if I remember correctly. So that's going to be going there. And that's kind of a unique piece, kind of neat. And I did see a design where there was a bench, park-style bench, with a columbarium built right in, and I showed that to her, but that wasn't what she wanted. She wanted two separate kind of things. So we ended up doing this up. But we've been having a little issue with the cutter. This is the U-Blast Stencil, and I don't know if this is just happens to be a little thicker, but Dad's having to apply quite a lot more pressure to get it to cut well for him. And so he had put one on, and it just wasn't enough, so this one is getting taken off, and he's just peeling his outline before he even takes it off. And same thing, you can't really see, but there's a design over here. He's doing the same thing on that. The middle one, that was okay, and so we'll see how that peels for him once he gets it blasted and put back in. But anyways, that's a little shop update, what's been going on around here. Dad's been busy with that. I've been up at the Governor Fair. If you saw my short video, I got flooded out of that the first day, just like I did at Lewis County, and then I got flooded out again the second day. But the second day, the rain came harsh and fast, but it also went very fast, so we didn't have to leave that day. We stayed. The first day, there was rain for many hours after, and I knew there just wasn't going to be much happening, so I left early. But the second day, it cleared up pretty fast, and even though we had more water in the building on the second day, it receded pretty quick once the water stopped. It flowed away, and we got it cleaned up, and people still hung out and were around for the evening, so that was good. But anyway, it's been a good week. The light over there you can see shining a little bit. It's all working so far, doing what Dad wanted, and we'll probably have upgrades to do at some point with it, but we'll talk to you about it then when we mess with them. We will see you all next time.